Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to DreamHack Winter 2013. We are here at the secondary stream with Navi versus LGB. The second match here that we're doing. First one was Mystic versus LGB, and Mystic won it, but very, very narrowly. Well, welcome to the stream, by the way, guys. I'm Anders. This is Semler. Semler, how excited are you?
You know me, man. I've been walking around all over the place. I'm waving my arms around like I can't hold still.
Yes.
This finally, man. We're starting the tournament we've been talking so much about for like the past couple months, and it almost feels like it snuck up on us. Where, you know, you talk about it so much, and then you kind of just like talk it to death, and you put it out of your mind, and then all of a sudden you look at the calendar and you're like,
It's
wait
right
a second.
now.
It's in a couple days.
I mean, it's crazy as well because basically we've been casting all the way up to this. We've been doing the Frag Bite stuff, and then we're done with that. We basically went home, slept, and came here to Unship.
That's pretty much it, yeah. And then it gets even better. It's like we finish DreamHack and we go straight back to Frag Bite.
Exactly. So much Counter-Strike coming up. But, I mean, this is the Counter-Strike community in many ways building the foundations for 2014. Like everything that gets done here is going to translate into 2014, and we're going to see even bigger tournaments. I'm absolutely sure. So well, it's going to be absolutely crazy. This game is going to be on Mirage, and it's LGB versus Navi, and whoever loses here gets to be the first team to go home from DreamHack Winter, and that has got to be not a fun medal to win that at all.
That's a nerve-wracking situation.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, for those of you guys just tuning in, in case you haven't heard, we're running GSL-style groups here, so it's 2 wins, you're through the group, 2 losses, and you're out of the tournament. And so this being the first group, I mean, this is everything on the line here for both of these teams, LGB eSports and Navi as well. I mean, these are teams that we can't. Well, you can say the same for all the teams, but these are teams that you wouldn't expect to go out first. To not make it out of the group. Well,
we've got the in-game looking up here now, and Mirage, a very, very cool map. And you were happy to see this map.
I love this map.
We don't get to see it much anymore.
I just love Mirage, man. I love Mirage. It's my favorite map to watch, play, and cast. Like this is the map.
It's a very good map, and it's been changed around a lot, and I actually know due to the recent changes, a lot of the teams that used to complain before are actually pretty content with it now. I was talking to Fnatic, one of the teams who have been one of the teams that's sort of been kind of vocal about saying they didn't really like the changes, but because of some of it now, they actually prefer it. So,
yeah, that's a big thing right there. And Fnatic being one of the more vocal teams, in fact, saying we just don't want to play on the new Mirage. But Valve, that's the thing. Valve, they've been so attentive to the criticism. They've listened to everybody openly. They've taken that feedback. They applied it to the game, and all of a sudden, these teams are looking at this map and being like, no, actually, this is cool. We're actually happy with these changes. Now we can really do something with this. And now, we're getting into the Valve version of the map here at DreamHack.
Yes, we are.
Of the map. Yeah, we're getting into the Valve version of the map, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the game coming up. Navi versus LGB, and it's LGB starting off on the counter-terrorist side, and Navi on the terrorist side. And Dennis in the middle trying to get an early snipe with the USP. Definitely a pistol that could produce some really cool headshots. And Quitten might be overrun here. He actually will go down to Kebakken, and that's a big kill.
It's massive, it's massive, and look at this, now we have them falling back to A, but there are men from Navi on the A site already. One of them snuck right through connector, and he's up on stairs. And he is poking about. Olfmeister's under some trouble, man. He's got 3 guys barreling down on him.
Yeah, he's getting back up, though. Dennis is here as well. They're not getting the kills yet. Dennis will take down one, and there's Olaf with the headshot. All of a sudden, it's Starix, and now just Kebakken left, and he will go down. Olafmeister picking up the double kill, and so is Dennis doing the same thing. Very cool.
You hear them in the background? They're already, like, whooping.
Very, very much so, and I mean, that's good. That's very good, because that's LGB is one of those teams. They kind of do need that early momentum boost. It's nice if they get up to a good start.
Yeah, they do, and I was talking to them between the matches. Once they finished up their match with Konami Seek, we were outside having a chat, and it's just like them just trying to empty their minds at that point. They're like, forget the first match. Now we go into the second. We go versus Navi, and it's like, go to Mirage. Get Mirage. So to see them playing on Mirage here, both teams good at it, but LGB comfortable on Mirage as well. So things, this may be working out for them here.
Yeah, well, they got a good crossfire set up here, and there's no way Navi are coming out of these apartments alive. It's just impossible. It's a very, very narrow choke up with the deep hallways there, and obviously with the smoke and flashes going in and 2 people covering, there's just no way. So a quick second round coming in from Navi, but they go for the buy straight away. They didn't get the bomb plant in either round, but they don't care.
They don't care, and this may actually catch LGB off, because you see, are they going to upgrade? Are Michaelele, are XM and Crims going to upgrade? And it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going to stick to MP7, so they could actually run into a little bit of trouble here, seeing as how Navi have now got helmets, they've now got armor.
This is interesting. You're right, the 2 MP7s could definitely make a big deal. Dennis in the middle, though, with the M4 will be smoked out of that position. Just wondering, and Navi is also a team that we know something about them, but we haven't really seen them in action on land like this with C's, that's the in-game leader. I mean, I think they played at Tech Labs, where they actually did fairly well, but I don't know. I'm interested to see how this team is going to play.
Yeah, and already there we go. Strong start. Starks finds one, and we actually have... Who the hell is that? Senya finding another.
Yeah. Tagged up incorrectly. We should talk to him about that. Crim's coming in. Oh, the MP7 pays off. He picks up another rifle. He could bring it back here. It's 2-on-4. And Dennis, if he gets a kill as they come through. Kebakin in. No, that should have been a headshot from Dennis, but he wasn't. And now Na'Vi, already in the third round, looking very strong. They did play 16-9 against Fnatic, so that wasn't actually that close of a game.
But now Crims is going to figure out that the bomb has been planted on the B side. He's in a 1v3 situation. He's managed to get a Galil somewhere, upgrading that MP7. These are still very tall odds here for him. He has to work his way around and be just like a ninja, man. And it's not going to happen. And Kebakin, he is not going to fall for it. And that is the round for Na'Vi. They get right back in here and put LGB in a bit of a tight spot.
So that's, that's one of those decision-making times where you're like, okay, Na'Vi, they go for the third round buy. It could have backfired on them, but in this case, they actually catch LGB off guard. But LGB, they're not just going to roll over. They go for a full buy here. M4's AWP as well. Almost no grenades and no kits or anything. So this is a big risk. If Na'Vi play this smartly and draw out the few grenades that they have, it's going to be much easier for them to get into a bomb site.
And look at this, Na'Vi. They're just going to walk slowly through the smoke and actually get right out onto the site. They do manage to get the flank on Olofmeister. He does get picked, and the second man is up in apartments. LGB, they were expecting to push up in apartments, and they are getting punished. But now Dennis is on the scene, and he finds Senya. XM actually takes out Kebakin, and they are getting right back into this.
This is very, very good from LGB. The aggressive push in the apartments bought them so much time. So this was great. They pushed 2 people up in the apartments right here. They took down the 1 player from Na'Vi that was hiding there. And now all of a sudden, as Na'Vi push into this bomb site, they have to worry about all these angles. They're basically in a triple crossfire, and they couldn't bring it out. So if LGB had died in the apartments, that round would have probably been lost, but they didn't. Now it's 3-1, and Na'Vi, they're back to pistols.
Yeah, they're back to pistols. No love there, no eco, or no plant, most importantly, so they don't get the bonus cabbage. And now, well, Dennis is already going to get a great start. He managed to pick off Senya. There's another man waiting around the corner, but he can't see that. And looks like he's just going to go ahead, set up, play it smart. Make his position unpredictable. He wants to keep Na'Vi guessing. He has the op, and if Na'Vi don't know where he is, all of a sudden they have to take so much longer to work these angles, work these corners.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very frustrating playing against an AWP that just keeps moving around. And Olofmeister, they try to boost up, but him and Quitten, they managed to shut them down. So, well, going to be a quick round here. Nobody dying, almost nobody taking damage on LGB's side. So this is a good start. I'm really curious about how this is going to work out. This map, but before the changes where they raised the skybox in this map in the T-spawn, so you can actually throw smokes more easily, and also in other areas of the map. And before they did that, it was actually kind of a counter-terrorist phase map a lot, because it was hard to get into the bomb sites. Now I think it's more even again.
Now it's much closer, and the teams have been putting the work into the map to figure out all the smokes possible. They have been, spending a lot of time on this new version of Mirage to figure out all those little tricks that will help them. But right now, LGB changing up their strategy, pushing out and taking control of the top of mid, and this is so much information gained.
Yeah, Olofmeister is just every step he takes, he gets a little bit closer to winning this round for his team. He comes up behind Starks and should be able to take him down, but he just keeps going. Olof, oh, there's the headshot, and now Na'Vi's in a lot of trouble. They're in a weird sandwich. They need to just keep pushing in here. They can't wait for Olof to go walk up behind him. That's going to be a big problem if it happens. Grenade comes out. Quitten is here, does spot one. Doesn't get the kill quite yet.
He does actually manage to make it, but he gets it in the end. He does come back, and now, well, Olofmeister going for the flank. Zeus was waiting for him in the apartments, but it's not good. Oh, they are going to come right back in. Zeus with a double frag, a triple for Zeus. He's laying it down.
And now it's on 1 on 2, and he doesn't make it happen. It will be XM to pick up that kill. So LGB go for the hold. That was a little bit more shaky than it maybe should have been. Because, the 4-on-5 situation early on, Olofmeister coming in from behind. I think they should have been able to do that a little bit more easily. Yeah. But the round win was really important here.
It's still, and most importantly, Olofmeister gets in there and he sees them setting up for the smokes. And he's like, okay, it's going to be an A play. He's calling that to his teammates and he's saying, get your asses over to A. They do just that. So when Na'Vi did actually execute, they were running right into the waiting rifles of LGB. And now, well, it's actually going to get pretty tricky here, seeing as how Na'Vi again on the eco.
Yeah, we'll see. Kebakin comes in with a pistol down in the underpass, but ready and waiting is Olofmeister to just make it kind of a frag show here.
Slaughter.
And, well, these are the kind of rounds that LGB need. These eco rounds are, when they go like this, you build up a little bit of confidence. You get, to keep your rifle and build up more money and all that stuff. And if they go wrong, you know, it puts a big dent in your confidence. So to play them smoothly like this is actually pretty important.
Yeah, just take your time. No need to rush. And this is control coming out from LGB as well, because you know you do have the that instinct to go for the throat. You know, you want to get those eco frags, you want to get in there and get those freebies, but then you could actually wind up running into 3 pistols, and 3 pistols will kill you pretty damn quick with the players of these likes on the other side of them controlling them. And so you give them that rifle, all of a sudden Na'Vi could have a way back in. But no, rather than you know, give them that chance, LGB play it slowly, and it's pretty standard, just anti-eco from them.
Let's see here. The 8th round is coming up, and Na'Vi have invested into an AWP, and that is, I think that's a wise move.
Yeah, Starix, man. Starix.
Yeah, exactly. Starix is a very
one of the top offers in Europe right now, no doubt about it, in the world. He is, if he's on his game, Starix could be the linchpin here for Na'Vi. If he's hitting shots with the op, I think he's going to be like the MVP, you know, the man to watch.
Yeah, we've seen that before from him, especially on a map like Dust 2. Now the question is, could he do it on Mirage as well? We got Dennis in the middle and Starix is down there, so this is going to be a battle between the 2 orbs. And oh, Dennis looks away, potentially just at the wrong time. Seized with a good headshot. I'm really wondering if Starix is going to know. Dennis isn't going to re-peek it.
It looks like he wants to give ground for now, and this is Na'Vi. They have control of mid. This is important now. This is going to start opening avenues into the sites for them. As we see them working their way up short, there's a man in connector as well. They're side by side. They have no way of knowing this, of course, but Olofmeister, had he known.
He's so close to them. Dennis has made a great rotation over to this B-bomb side. That could be critical. Crims is going to go down, and that's in the A-bomb side. Oh, what a shot from Senia. And now everything is on Quitten. He gets the 1 kill, but they're coming from either angle. C's going to jump out. Quitten gets a double, goes for a 3rd one. Almost gets it. That was so close, but Olofmeister could still do this. He has a great health advantage.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know that Quitten at that point is calling out. They're both tagged. They're both winged. They are low. Olofmeister, he's in a position to handle this. They just need to show. He needs to spot them. Good damage there coming out, however. This is going to be just the, look at this. It's like the 1,000 bites coming out. The nade almost picks him, and Zeus played that perfectly. Just slowly whittled down his health and got rid of him in the end.
And look at Quitten asking as well, what was your HP at the end there? 23. So, oh man, that has got to be devastating. That looked like Quitten could have almost done that. Basically 1-on-4. That was so scary.
It was that angle. He took like that 1 step too far that allowed them to line up on them both and catch them in a crossfire.
But good decision making from Na'Vi. You know, they took mid control. They managed to push into the catwalk, into the B-bomb site, get the opening kills, and they did lead that round. So really good play from Na'Vi, and you have to appreciate that as well. It's 6-2. We're in the 9th round, and let's see if the Ukrainian organization here could keep going and actually make it work.
Yeah, tournament life on the line for both of these teams, guys. Have to say, this is the loser match of Group A. Loser goes home. Winner has a second chance, you know, at getting 2nd seed in this group. But for now, this is all risky business. I mean, again, Na'Vi, however, getting control of mid. And this is something we have to point out, that LGB, you know, they aren't putting up too much of a fight. We've seen them push up a couple times with the Olofmeister around there. But so far, the past couple rounds, they've really been giving it away.
Yeah, they have a little bit. Well, Zeus realizing now where Dennis is. He heard that AWP shot in the A-bomb side. He was down in the middle waiting. So he knows that. But still, they're going to go for the A-bomb side. There are 3 people here from LGB. If they get into this bomb site, I feel like it could be a complete disaster for Na'Vi. Because with this many people already waiting for them, it's going to be so tough.
Yeah, 3 guys here, but now they have to try and see. I mean, we already have Dennis. He's actually rotating back right now. He's going over the CT, and he's giving up this angle. This could be tricky, but now Olofmeister holding from the spot. He gets flashed. He pops around the corner, but not quick enough. Kivikin gets the better of him.
Now it's on Dennis, right? It's a 5-on-3 situation. Oh, can he guess the angle? He gets the first shot. Bomb's being planted. Almost gets the second one. So close, Dennis, but not quite. Na'Vi, they need to hold this down, and they probably will. It's 2-on-4, and they actually managed to get into this bomb site. I think that's very impressive. Well played, Na'Vi. And it's going to be Exim and Dennis now making a run for it, trying to save these rifles. And if we look at the scoreboard, they would be able to rebuy them, but that's not the critical thing. The rest of their team will not, especially not Quitten. But Olofmeister and Crims, I mean, so many people low on economy. These rifles are very important right now for LGB.
And Na'Vi know this. Look at this. They're already setting up the hunt, the trap, and there we go. Exim managing to find 1 on Zeus. He's going to remove him from the equation. We still have 3 members alive here for Na'Vi, and it doesn't look like they will be able to make it there in time. And this is such a big deal for LGB because you said it right there. They have the money, Exim and Dennis, to buy rifles for their teammates, and so they will be dropping. Holding on to that AWP, holding on to that M4 allows them to spread that wealth, and now it will allow a full buy coming out from the entire team. Look at that, the nades across the board, the kits across the board. This is now a real round here for LGB.
Very good economic management. That's what it's really all about in those situations, and LGB making sure that they manage to save those 2 rifles are very big deal, as you said. Now we're in the 10th round, and let's see if Na'Vi, they've been very slow, which has kind of been their style throughout their careers pretty much in Counter-Strike. They are a slow team when it comes to the terrorist side. just inching their way forward, and they had some really good entrances here in the later part.
Yeah, again, they go for they try and catch him by surprise, but Crims, he's waiting, he's holding that angle. Now they've got the crossfire. Crims pops out, but Starks gets him. And now, well, they're trying to set this up, but they're a man down, Na'Vi. They're committing to the site. The bomb is down. They have to go and pick it up.
Yeah, and I'm wondering why they keep pushing, because Seist is still not here. Zeus is going to go down. This is so strange. Starks just waiting, and look at Seist. He's coming up from behind, but his whole team is dead by that time. Na'Vi could have just waited for it. They had enough time as well. There's Seist in the middle, getting a kill. Oh,
whoa.
Great turnaround from Seist. Gets the shot on X, and fantastic spray there. That was a very good prediction. And now Starks, oh no, he doesn't. He just stops looking there, and Dennis will take him down. Now it's all on Seist, and great shots coming in from Dennis. That was a mismanaged round by Na'Vi, because the push coming in here to the A bomb site, that worked fine. You know, they got control of the boxes here, they got control of the apartments, and that's kind of the initial key to getting this A bomb site. You don't really have it yet, but you're close to. And coming in with Seist here from the underpass is a great idea, but they all died before he went there. He was miles away. I think he was all the way over here when they pushed in. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, that was the thing, and then just going in one at a time as well, and that's a problem. You know, you have to kind of hold back, despite the fact that the bomb, so the bomb was down in shadow. They had to get it, but going in together would have been the stronger option there. Now Dennis actually going for the aggressive hopping over an underpass.
Yeah. Oh, Kibaka with the early kill. Look at this buy from Na'Vi. They've only bought 2 AKs, and everybody else just had a pistol. They get the one kill in early on here. But it's on the AKs, it's on Senia and Seist to try and see if they could pick up some kills and maybe actually win the round. Zeus also coming in with 1. This is great from Na'Vi. They're playing well.
Yeah, they're getting right back into this, no doubt about it. And now with the 2 rifles, Zeus still waiting. Not sure if he's able to pick up the rifle that he dropped from his kill.
Probably not just yet, but...
Yeah, Na'Vi, man, look at this. They're just going to slowly walk out here.
Yeah, and this could be a big problem here for Hutten, who's waiting. He's basically 1 on 3 because Dennis is too far away to help him out. And the bomb is going to get planted with 50 seconds left. So now Na'Vi just have to defend.
Yeah, that's very cool now as well. And you see them adjusting as well, making that plant for courtyard, knowing they have control of it. They don't even bother with CT. Now they wait to force them out into the open. Huiten comes around that corner and instantly goes down, but Dennis gets a return onto Seist, brings it back to a 2-on-2.
Yeah, great stuff coming in here. There is a kit on both Dennis and Exum, so it's perfectly possible, but they need to go and find them first, otherwise it could be a big problem. Zeus with the P250 still waiting down here, and they don't check all the way, and that could be what loses them the round. They try and go for it. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and Exum is still not defusing. He's trying to fake it out. Senia just has to wait, but he does go for it. Great headshot, though. Double kills. Senia playing that so smartly, and also I think time would have probably run out for Exum anyway there. But 7-4, 12th round is coming up, and Na'Vi, I feel like they're playing this well. Round for round, they're bringing it back. Yeah, and that was an expensive round for LGB as well, seeing as how, you know, they've been stretching their money as best they can. You can see it's a bit of a, well, a hill and valley sort of situation right now for them. I mean, Huiten's got the 4K, but the rest of them kind of floating around the 1,500 mark. So this is getting a little dire here for LGB. Yeah, I mean, we start to see the graph sort of, you know, panning out a little bit for LGB, so they need to be careful. Oh, look at this, Michael. XM up in the apartments. He actually rushes down, and he does get Zeus. There we go, and he's going to get this rifle as well. This is a big deal. Giving him this rifle can give him the tools, but it's still a 2-on-4. Yeah, it's very little. They are going to switch it up. I like it. That's reasonable. The 1 kill on Zeus, they're very good, and almost could have dropped Senia there, and that would have been a big kill if they could have got the second one in. Now instead, 2-on-4, no body armor, 2 grenades though. I mean, this is one of those rounds where you have to think that Na'Vi have to make a big mistake in order to throw it away. Like, it requires not just LGB picking up on the mistake, but it really requires, like, probably more than one mistake. They need to feed them one at a time to LGB. Yeah, but this read from LGB, look at this. I mean, they're holding on A right now, and Na'Vi, they're slowly, oh so slowly working their way through apartments, just getting in position. But LGB doesn't look like they're going to move. I mean, Huiten is kind of dancing back and forth. He's still floating around CT. Really want a quick grenade here from XM would be so cool. He does get the other shots off, but can't quite kill Seist. And now it's on Huiten in a 1-on-4. 30 seconds left on the clock. They need to plant the bomb. Oh no, he could have got that first kill there, but Starks will pick him off. And well, 5-7 now. The 13th round is coming up, and Na'Vi, they are slowly clawing their way back into this game. And LGB need to be very careful that they don't let go of this. I think they need to get up to 8 rounds at least. And preferably if they could make this 9-6, I think that'll be the most comfortable score for them right now. Yeah, and look, I mean, we already have them changing things up as well. Well, changing things up, LGB have really been showing that they're not afraid to go for these kind of forced situation buys where, look at this, Dennis, you know, he's got his op, he doesn't have armor. He has a couple of nades. They have a handful of nades across the board and only 1 kit. Like, they're just trying to stretch things here, LGB. They're trying to catch Na'Vi off. But Na'Vi, for now, have not given them anything to work with. see here. 2 people on the B bomb side. I like this setup because for XM and Quitten here, defending this B bomb side alone with the rifle is very, very difficult. If you have an AWP, it's much easier to defend the hallways, but doing with the just M4 is a big problem, and you could easily get overrun. So now when Quitten walks out where he is now, it means that if they really go for XM, if they really push him here with flashes over, I don't see him holding the spot at all, and we'll see how it goes in just a second. Flashes are definitely going to come in soon.
They're hoping that, it looks like they were hoping that Starks could find somebody, and look at that, Starks is slowly going to inch out. He takes the shot, just barely misses it. Now, well, Navi are going to go for it, but wait, then there's the crossfire setup. He's already putting shots on the guys in apartments. XM is racking them up as well, and now Navi are stuck. They're stuck in the house, and they haven't paid the rent.
Yeah, it's very, very unfortunate. They're kind of low on money as well, so don't want to be spending time doing that at all. Seized and Starix left 2-on-5 situation. Great hold from LGB. The crossfire, they managed to make that work, and also I think Navi were seeing a grenade trying to come in there. They just walked in.
They just tried to walk it, and yeah, that did not work out. Now both of them are sitting up here. 5 members alive for LGB, and even a shot going through the wall. They are catching him. Seized tries to do his damnedest, but Dennis gets revenge, and now, well, Starks, he's got the up. And it looks like he wants to just try and hold on to it. They are going to be able to stretch the money. I mean, if Senya could drop him another one the next round, but right now it's just Starks trying to run as best he can.
Yeah. So 2 people, I don't know. They're probably going to go for the buy here, Navi, because they would like to get just 1 more round and make it 6 for themselves. And with saving the AWP as well, I'd be surprised if they didn't go for something here.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it's all over the place with their money. I mean, Senya has it, but yeah, they are going to try and force. I mean, he had like upwards of 6K, like 7K, so he was able to drop probably that Galil there for Kibikid.
There's also another thing that goes into the calculation here for Navi, which is that LGB's money isn't building up yet. So they know Navi, if they could just win this round, they might be able to force the 15th one on them and have them do, less rifles there. And that'd be a big thing, obviously. Crims smoking off apartments, and in the middle we got Dennis waiting for Seized, actually.
Right now. But look at this read from LGB. They're throwing right back 4 guys over on the A side of things right now. This is actually kind of scary. And Navi, I mean, Navi are poking about. They still haven't committed anywhere. You can see this like C coming out from them, where they're all over the map, still poking about, still looking for an angle.
They are trying. I like this push. This is what they tried to do before, but earlier when they tried to make this push, Seized was so far back. This is what we were talking about. Now look where he is, so close up into the middle. So when they push in on the slope and into the A bomb site, if Seized comes through the connector, it could be a big deal. Crims is waiting here. He does spot Seized. Can he take the shot? No, Seized to open it up, and that's what Navi needed. Dennis, though, will take down Starix and tries maybe for a second shot. Not quite yet. Can't find it.
They're going to smoke him off, and he doesn't get any joy there. He is going to miss that shot, and now Olafmeister flashing through. Is he actually going to push through this?
Yes, he will. This is Olafmeister. He's definitely one of the most crazy players on this LGB team, and he gets 2 great shots in. Maybe tries for a 3rd one. Right now it's a 2-on-4, and Olafmeister gets the triple kill. It's just going to be Seized left alone, and he has no way to defend this bomb plant. Seized will go down as well to exit. What a round from Olafmeister. The decision to push through the smoke, we bring it up all the time. Don't do it, but when you do it like Olafmeister.
Yeah, do it like Olafmeister. And also, getting the flashes in from his teammates as well. He flashed, then his teammate flashed, and then he went through, and he almost came close. Had he denied that plant, this would have been the end of days here for Navi. Like, that would have been horrible. Now they just barely have enough for, like, Galil armor. You can see them trying to stretch it with, like, Deagle armor and nades. It's just buy what you can at this point here for Navi, and cross your fingers that you can deny the 10-5 score.
Let's just see. Olafmeister, look at this aggressive push-up. Down in the top. Zeus is first in line. He's going to go down. There are more people here. Quitten waiting. Seized will take him down, but Dennis is in line. They're just feeding themselves 1 at a time here to Navi. Great shooting from Dennis, though. We'll bring it back to a 3-on-2 situation. And I feel like Navi, they need the 6th round here. 5, I don't think, is enough on the terrorist side.
Yeah, they need that 6th round. Everything here, every round matters. Every round counts, and it's almost like confidence as well. It's just being like, man, we got 10-5s, in the first half.
Yeah.
That's just more pressure on your shoulders to do well in the second half. And now, well, with 2 remaining members alive here and plenty of time on the clock, something we have to say, that was a lot of action very early on there. Navi still have plenty of time to work and try and catch somebody out, try and even the boards and bring it back to a 2-on-2.
Yeah, right now the problem that I'm seeing here is that it feels to me like a little bit like LGB are in a position where they could end up kind of getting picked off 1 at a time. They don't have a setup quite where if, they can't trade, essentially is what I'm trying to say here. Senya and Seized, if they get the first pick off on Dennis or somebody else, that could really bring it back.
Yeah, but look at that. It looks like they're baiting. That was a flash, or a flash was thrown over mid from Seized, and then it looks like they want to work their way up short to B. And this might catch XM out. XM is alone, but we already have the rotation coming in from Dennis. Good read
realized.
from LGB, but that insta-give comes out, sees, picks off XM, and now this is exactly what Na'Vi were hoping for. They're going to get the plant, and now it's going to come down to LGB in the retake.
They're going to fry through. They have his smokes as well, so great play from Na'Vi to actually save the smokes. That's going to buy them so much time. And Seized, is he going to hide in the corner? Yes, he will. That's not going to be easy for them to predict. Senia, oh, there's Seized with 1 kill. Crims picks him off. It's down to a 1-on-1, and Senia has to hold this. They need this the final round. Crims comes around, and there it is. Senia with a good shot, and that's exactly what Na'Vi were looking for. 9-6 Semler means this is absolutely anybody's game. It could go either way as we go into the second half. What a game we've got. I mean, the first game we casted was amazing, and this one is turning out very good as well.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be the theme of the tournament, man. Every game is going to go down to the wire.
Yeah.
It's just all of the teams, man, here just deserve their spots, and this is going to be just top-notch, guys. We're going to have a minute and a half between the halves here, actually, a minute and a half to kill.
Something like that.
But, you know, LGB, I feel everybody kind of stepping it up. Crims didn't see too much action in that round, but, you know, throughout the whole round, everybody's in the high teens here on LGB's side.
Yeah.
So that's like solid work coming out from the entire team. On the other side of things, Na'Vi, it's really just Seized who's had the opportunity with a 12-12 scoreline.
Who's also doing the in-game leading.
Yeah, that's true as well.
He's got a lot on his shoulders right now. You know, top fragging and also calling the strats for his team. That is not too easy, so I gotta appreciate him putting in that much work. So what can we make of this? To me, it feels like Na'Vi right now have much more talent than they're showing us. And I really feel like if they step it up in the second half, and this minute and a half, it doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it could be plenty for Na'Vi.
Well, I'm wondering if it isn't playing on them that they're playing on Mirage again, because we know that their first match of the day was versus Fnatic on Mirage, and we know it went 16-9. So they didn't have the best results, you know, to start things off here in DreamHack Winter. You know, it wasn't a close match. It didn't really go down to the wire. So perhaps, you know, they may be struggling with that getting into this first half here. They're playing Mirage again. They're playing a Swedish team again.
That's true.
That's a lot to go against, especially with LGB. You know, we know that these teams have a history now. LGB, they kind of proved themselves versus Na'Vi on LAN at Tech Labs, where they beat them
that they did
2-1. So these two teams have a history. This is something that Na'Vi have to deal with going up against them.
I mean, LGB is a team that's had, you know, kind of a reputation as well as being, you know, onliners, the worst possible, you know, thing you could be called in Counter-Strike. But they've proven that it's not true at all. They can actually play very well on LAN, and they're showing us the exact same thing right here.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, this is really just, it's not like LGB don't have the pressure as well, because they didn't have the best performance at ESWC. They did struggle a little bit in the groups, actually went out in the groups first off. So it's like LGB, there's so much riding on them as well to do well here in this tournament. But guys, this is the tournament of tournaments. We're getting into the second half now of our deciding match here in Group A.
Yes, and look at this setup coming out from Na'Vi. Zeus is going to be at the A bomb site, and actually I thought they were going to put everyone at B then, but no. Ibaka down the middle, but the push coming in from LGB. It's the YOLO train right en route to the B bomb site. C's not getting any shots, but there's all the elites coming in. Oh, great shots from Senia, who will just clean up everything, and we can hear the shouting in the background. Those dual elites and Seized surviving somehow in that situation. That rush from LGB got crushed, and that might have just been what Na'Vi were looking for here. What an amazing round.
That was perfect. Look at this. Senya going. I was about to say it, man. Senya's the guy who will change up his game. He's the one who whips out the dual elites, the one who goes for pro 90s. Like this guy, man. He loves to change up it and like actually try different things. You know, we've heard stories about him negeving people in prac matches. Like, he's a lot of fun, and that was him. You know, that round there, he was just able to lock down this B site with the help of his teammate, and now, well, he's set up again. You see him just spraying about in the B apartments too. He's like, I've got so many bullets, I don't know what to do with them. I'll just put them in here and hope that I hit somebody.
Yes, exactly. Just hope that they're going to be walking right into them, and actually, in a few seconds, they just might. Senia, everybody right here. There's the first kill on Dennis right through the smoke. He turns around for it. Oh, he's actually going to jump out of there, but they will come for him. So more opportunities for him to get even more kills here.
Yeah, good position by him now. He's able to actually just hold him back here and give the time for his teammates to close in and try and help him here, as Senya is now just going to spray and pray, and he does get the job done. He's whipping out the elites, but it's not enough. Crims coming in and getting some good work in. He's got the armor. They've got the P250, and he almost takes out Kibikin.
That was so close. That if one more bullet there on Kibikin, it could have been a one-on-one. Like, Crims is in a tough position, though. He's got 45 seconds, and Na'Vi really just have to hold their positions here and don't give anything away at all. Crims is the one who has to take the move, and there it is. Shot onto Kibikin. Now it's a one-on-one. Zeus versus Crims, and he's only got 27 HP, but he's got the quad kill. He's going for the ace right now. Semler, this is unbelievable. He won't be going down. Zeus finds the kill. That could have been very scary.
Massive.
Nonetheless, it's you know, this is a perfect round for LGB basically. I mean, obviously the final kill would have been really the topping
getting
there.
around.
But that is such an expensive round for Na'Vi. Let's look at the scoreboard and let's look at the money situation from them. They're going to have to dig deep into their pockets to afford anything here.
Exactly right. I mean, it really is going to have an impact on their money. It's just going to keep them right back down to 0 here. And LGB, you know, they still have yet to get a plant, so they are going to be ecoing, but it's going to be the hard eco, and they're really just, or not quite, kind of. I mean, they did go for the P250 armor, so it's going to be the hard eco on their side. And now, well, they just hope to get a little bit more damage done so that when they get into their buy round here in the following round, Na'Vi won't have all the tools at their disposal.
Oh,
nice
there's
shot.
Olofmeister. That was a Glock as well. This is such a big kill, and actually there's no body armor or no head armor on Senia either. That's a big mistake. Seized is going to pick off one kill, but Crims is waiting here. Zeus takes one. If they could get even one more kill, it's a disaster for Na'Vi. Their economy will be so broken, and there it is. Crims with the P250. Such a sexy shot coming out there, and now he's waiting, trying to see if he can do the same exact thing to Kibigan, who's kind of in the middle.
Yeah, they're worried too, man. They know Crims is pumped right now. He's already got a kill to his name, and Crims, again, he's just holding down the site. And now we do have Dennis making his way up here on the site to help support the team. There's still a 3-on-3 situation. I mean, they have the bomb as well.
Let's just see. Oh, they line up.
That position, though, seized.
That was a perfect lineup. Well, it's still Crims left.
On
In the
its
last
air.
round, he'd got the quad kill. This time, he has just to get 2 more kills. And there's the one now. It's a one-on-one, and Senia has no head armor. 1 bullet for Crims is all it takes. But no! Looking at the wrong angle.
So close.
Twice in a row now, it's been Crims very, very close to making the clutch there in a one-on-one, but still, the economic loss for Na'Vi is incredible right now. 9 for 9 score, and LGB, if they win this round, are they going to force the double eco on Na'Vi? It's close to.
Gonna put them back in the Stone Age, man. This is gonna be so hard. Na'Vi, man, they have to get this round, and you see them now, but now Starix has his op. He has his sniper rifle. He can get the shots with them. We've seen what he's done in the past. The only man I've ever seen to get a double ace in a row with an op sniper on Dust 2. Crazy if he can line these shots up.
That's what they need right now, Na'Vi. They need flawless rounds where they build up a strong economy. They have no time to think here because the push is coming into the A bomb site. Zeus is ready and waiting. Kibakin is here too. Gonna get the early kill, keeps spraying, but nothing more. He does a lot of damage to Olofmeister, but doesn't get the kill. And Zeus is now alone at this bomb site. Great grenade rains down. Zeus is gonna take the kill. Flicks to try and get the last one up with him, and he won't. But still, the round is there. Starix with the double kill, and you could hear Na'Vi shouting in the background as they win that round. 10 to 9, and the 20th round is coming up, and that was exactly what Na'Vi needed.
Yeah, they are pumped right now, Na'Vi, and they couldn't have hoped for a better result than Zeus, man. The ninja holding on site like that was so smart. Didn't show himself, didn't take shots. He just waited until he heard the plant and denied it. Now LGB, you know, they're going for a buy, but again, it's just Na'Vi ahead now. Na'Vi getting the momentum. Na'Vi having the confidence. It's LGB who are on the back step now. They have to figure out what they can do here to just break in. Because they're getting into the sites, and then all of a sudden it's just like Na'Vi are just finding ways to rob them, or Crims just failing to get the ace twice.
I mean, that was so unfortunate, wasn't it? I mean, Crims winning either one of those rounds makes such a massive difference in this game. And also, as you're right, if the counter-terrorist player in the bomb side had gone down in the previous round there, that would have been such a big deal. That could have probably won them the round for LGB.
It's so close. It really is coming down to just the slightest decisions, the slightest, you know, mistake in a call or just misread. This match is being decided on that right now. And now, well, I mean, quite a bit of damage exchanged already.
Yeah, Kibakin looking down the middle here. He does spot one, does get the kill right there on Crimson. He's going to fall back after that. Oh, but Dennis catches him. That was all the way up from the apartment, so good shot from Dennis. He's hiding here with the Galil. That's actually not an easy shot to take, is it?
No, and with the Galil as well, but hey, he brings it back to that 4-on-4 situation, and some good damage going out, actually. We have Exum coming in, and Huiten as well. Seized and Zeus both go down for Na'Vi. It's 2 members left alive. Starks with the op, though. He's still in position, and we have the flank coming in from Senia.
Yeah, this is Xenia. He could have been the key player. Molotov thrown up, but Olofmeister will take him down, and there's the round from LGB. They equalize the other way. 10 for 10 now. I mean, it looked like Na'Vi had the opening, but their economy now, I mean, because they had such dreadful anti-eco rounds, they have no chance to buy, and that's really the big deal right now. Not the situation that they were looking for. And the thing is, could they even buy in the next round with Starix on 1400 and Kibakin on 17?
Like, I mean, they can stretch it because that's the big thing. The saving grace here is that Seized has so much. Seized has 4K in the bank right now, and there's 3K on 2 of the other members. So they should be able to stretch that. But this is still so, I mean, hit or miss right now for Na'Vi. The eco round is going to be coming out. A couple of P250s picked up, but a very cheap eco round. Like, they're just trying to save every dollar they can at this point and see if they can get any damage done to LGB.
Yeah, I do love the aggressive eco round, though. They're pushing up in the A apartments and the B apartments at the same time. And if they just, you know, if LGB's a little bit too slow here, if they don't check the right corners, Could be a good round for Na'Vi.
Look at this, LGB, they're coming around. Sees is waiting though, and he goes for the spray, but just somehow misses the shot. And Starks is now gonna have to hold down this site. He's got his teammates rotating in, but they're still a bit away. And now Hui Den finds him.
Yeah, Kibakin alone looks like a flawless round from LGB. That means they'll take the round score once again. LGB, I mean, this is, we've been emphasizing this, but in case you missed it, whoever loses here gets to go home as the first team to leave Natus Vincere 2013. Nobody wants to be that team.
No, that would be heartbreaking. I mean, that would be heartbreaking to be here so early in the morning on the first day and to just to have your tournament dashed in front of you. Like, you wouldn't even... Don't know, man. That'd be bad. We'd have to have like suicide watch or something, you know, like people go, like DreamHack staff go back with them to their hotels and make sure nothing happens.
That would be, I mean, that's a crushing thing, right? Especially if a tournament of this size, and especially if you're, I think especially if you're a Na'Vi who have a history in this game,
massive history
of being, you know, the best team maybe of all time in 1.6 at least. So, so I could see them being, you know, extra upset if they lose here, but. You know, not trying to sort of quantify who wants to win more. Obviously, LGB do not want to go home either.
I mean, every team, that's like, you know, it's like, oh, these guys, they want to win the hardest, you know. It's like, no, like every team here.
Yeah.
I mean, every team is just craving this win.
Oh, Crims finds the shot. Great kill from Crims there. Now Senia's waiting. He should be able to spot some of them in the middle here. But if he doesn't, then that's a big problem. He gets smoked off, and now the A bomb site is in a lot of trouble. It's going to be Kibakin holding down here. Senia does get a kill through the smoke on Crims. See, Kibakin finds the angle, but Kutin will take him down.
Look at where Zeus is. Zeus is pushed all the way in, and he may be able to deny the bomb here. Is he going to expect it? No, he's not. XM walks right. He actually just jumps in there. Olfmeister, however, takes out Starks, and we're just this exchange going back and forth, but the man advantage falls on LGB, and Dennis with a huge shot on Senia.
Yeah, Olfmeister finally going down here. Zeus trying to see if he can hold it back. Na'Vi cannot afford to lose this round. I mean, LGB won't win the game by winning this round, but it comes dangerously close to it. 7 HP on him. It's a 1-on-2 situation with 20 seconds on the clock. At least he's holding down the bomb. Grenade's going to land, won't get the kill, and he's getting backstabbed by Dennis, who takes the double kill. 12-10 now. A 2-round lead for the Swedish team, and on top of that, their economy is absolutely exploding, and Na'Vi's is plummeting. They're crashing right now.
Yeah, they're right back down to square one here, Na'Vi. It's going to be the eco again, and LGB just one step closer to securing this win and moving on to the deciding match of this group. And we see the cross.
The intersect here, indeed, where they just managed to take it over here. The terrorist team doing very well all of a sudden, and Na'Vi, they're kind of flatlining at the moment. Eco round once again coming in, as you said. Zeus walking in here. Dennis ready with open arms to receive him.
Yeah, they're very friendly. But this is a problem here for Na'Vi now. No return, hardly any damage, no damage done, in fact, to anybody on LGB. There's some shots going out. We then managed to find the shot on Senia, though. And Starks and Seas, last man alive. Seas back here in CT. This is a good spot, unless you're looking down the barrel of Olafmeister's gun.
Yeah, so unfortunate. I mean, the way they were all lined up in the smoke as well, if he'd had a rifle, then you have to expect he could have got 1 or 2 kills in there. But it's a flawless round from LGB. Now their economy is starting to approach the absurd. It's a 3-round lead as well. They're only 3 rounds away from knocking Na'Vi out of this tournament.
Yeah, it's a do or die moment here for Na'Vi. And now, well, I mean, it is now, yeah, exactly. But now they have the money to buy the rifles. They have the money to get fully equipped. And they go for the Scar 20 on Kibikin. This is the Hail Mary here.
It is.
This is them just lining up. And now, well, where is Kibikin going to take this rifle? It looks like he's just going to set up on the A ramp, and he's going to hold.
Seized pushing aggressively down here, ready to flash out, runs in behind the flash. This is some very aggressive play. I mean, when they're so far behind to do this aggressively, it takes a lot of courage. And Seized is now trapped in a weird position. Will go down 2-for-1 trade. XM comes in with 1 as well. And this is the start that LGB needed in this round. You're right. Na'Vi have invested everything into this round, and if they lose it, they just might lose the game.
Yeah, it's going to put them on an eco round on the 14th round for LGB. I mean, that is just nightmarish. But there we go. Senia comes back. He gets 1 onto XM, brings it back to a 3-on-3. And now, well, it's going to come down to how well Na'Vi read the situation. If they can get any kind of information here out of LGB as to where they're going, LGB are just going to be slowly walking because they still have a minute to work with. So much time for LGB. They do not have to rush.
Well, the thing is, though, they've chosen the bomb site where the auto sniper is in, and that is never fun. Like, you don't want to walk into a bomb site where there's an auto sniper waiting, and Zeus is here as well. So Na'Vi have a good chance of holding this down if they get the early kill. But if they do have 1 more smoke left on Hutten as well and some flashbangs. They could use those, and I think they just did as well.
But
so
they have Dennis too. most importantly. It's going to be scope on scope action here.
Look at this. Zeus is out of the league.
They don't even need him.
The smoke here, that's all they need. Saving a smoke could have done a lot for LGB here. Zeus tries to walk through it, but that's really dangerous as well. As soon as they spot him, he does get the kill in, but he goes down, and now it's on Senia. In a 1-on-2, the bomb is already down, and all Crims and Huiten have to do here is buy time, let him walk into the crossfire, and don't show themselves.
Oh, they hear the steps now. They know exactly where he is. They heard the steps on CT. He's stomping about, and now Senia, he's getting onto this spot. Doesn't look like he's expecting this. Crims gets a second, and that is going to be Crims. I mean, Crims, he took the shot onto Kibikin. He got rid of him right off the bat. Look at that. Crims runs over the Scar 20. He doesn't even want it. He's like, nope, I'm going to stick to the AK. It's doing well enough for me.
I mean, Crims was by far at the bottom of the first half. He wasn't doing all that well, and now look at him. He's really stepping it up. Well played, Crims. Huiten obviously also stepping it up with 24 massive kills on the other team. I really feel like there's too big of a difference here. Starix is not playing well enough, and Seized, he's carrying everything for his team right now, and that's no good. You can't just put it all on one player.
No, you can't. Unless, I mean, it's like a 40 kill round. But I mean, the problem here for Na'Vi, the real problem is that they're going for the force. They would have had to eco, but you know, they're going to go for the force. They can't afford to give up these rounds here to LGB. They need to pull some magic out of somewhere. With 3 Famasas and 2 Colts.
Yeah.
Everything on this one round.
Olofmeister's battling it out, and well, nobody really doing damage to anyone here. And magic is exactly what they need, but it's hard to find in times like these, isn't it? 14-10, a minute left on the clock, and LGB, they seem to be playing this terror side very, very well.
Yeah, they are. They're slowly working it up. Look at this. They have control of mid again. Na'Vi now the ones who are giving ground, who are not really facing here. The smoke in the window there is going to block off Starix, so he can't actually see them go through, and they may catch him. There's a man in Whorehouse.
Yeah, they're slowly peeking up. We'll see. Starix, is he going to realize they shoot out the vent? So now they definitely know. And Starix peeks, and there are 2 people waiting for him. So that was very unfortunate. And now the advantage for LGB. And this is Na'Vi's tournament life we're talking about. Kibakin comes in, gets a kill. LGB, 30 seconds left. They need to make a move, and I think it's going to be for the B bomb site. Senia's here, Seist is here, the smoke is up. And now are they going to be able to... This is such clever play as well, because they got Crims still in the window room, able to catch off any rotating members coming in. We'll see.
They're really taking their time with this, but Crims, he does manage to remove Zeus. Seized, gets 1 kill, but now it's all down to Crims and Exum. They wrap up the round, they bring it to 15-10 the score, and they get themselves 1 round away from moving on in the tournament.
I mean, the nails are being put in the coffin here, and Na'Vi are already in it. It's not funny at all, is it? 15-10. Na'Vi, they definitely came to this tournament expecting much more than this, but currently the Swedish team is just very, very strong on this map.
Yeah, they are. And you can tell they have like strats that they're using, because the double man in window like that's not what you'd expect. You'd expect to find 1 guy there, and you can be sure that Starks, when he came around the corner, he's like, okay, I'm going to spray down 1 guy, and then he's looking down the barrel of 2 guns. Yeah. That's the problem. You know, it's doing little smart, tricky things like that. LGB are coming out on top in the exchanges. And well, when they needed to do it right there, you know, if any time they were going to pull that out, it was in that round. And now Na'Vi, again, full Famasas across the board, Kevlar and helmets, but that's all they have to work with. They don't even have a kit. If the bomb gets planted, they're going to be in such a tight spot.
Yeah, this is so cool as well, because LGB, they take the mid control. Now they're going to fall back, but not before they boost XM up into the window room. So if Na'Vi don't realize it, Starix is the one who has to understand that there's already somebody in this window room. And Starix comes around, XM gets the kill. Dennis goes down though, and oh, mid-air, Seist is going to get the second kill. Once again, it's all down to Seist to hold on to this for Na'Vi. Kibakin is in the bomb site waiting, and he's got backup as well, and Zeus gets the first shot. Zeus gets the second. Great defense here. It's all on Olofmeister in a 1-on-4, and he will get some kills in, but I think he will go down any second.
Yeah, they've got the crossfire set up and the bomb down as well, and that's the most important part here is that Na'Vi, they don't even have to check on him. They can just overwhelm him in the end, and in fact, it's going to be Senya with the flank coming all the way in through T-spawn to catch him out, but they just had to sit on that bomb and not let LGB, or the surviving member Olofmeister, get his hands on it. But that was a very odd round for LGB. They kind of just ran in all over the place and just kind of died.
I mean, there is only really 1 trap here for LGB, and that is the mentality that we've already won. That is 15-11, so they are inches away. But if they fall into that mental trap of thinking, well, it's already done, we've got this game, guys, just, you know, let's already celebrate, then Na'Vi will eat them. Oh, the wall bang there from Seist. Look at how much damage that did. Yeah. 2 people down. Dennis on 25 and Crims on 60. Very good dodge. This grenade as well could really land and do a lot of damage. This is fantastic defense from Seist.
It almost takes Crims right out of the fight. Look at that, down to 8 HP, 17. And this is a wallbang that we were seeing a lot at ESWC.
And Crims is going to get burned alive. That was Senia finally making the Molotov work. So absolutely fantastic.
And such a cool wall bang as well. I mean, you can just put it right up there, and well, if anybody's waiting in B apps, they're going to take the full brunt of the force, and that's so dangerous as well. He came so close to just getting kills outright.
Such defense coming out from Na'Vi in that situation. The wall bang early on, the smoke as well, then the Molotov put down to deny any kind of entrance. Very, very well planned out. I mean, we've seen Senia buy this Molotov to absolutely no effect throughout this map here, so I'm glad to see it finally works out. Now he's turning the corner, doesn't get the shot though. Zeus is going to pick off one, goes for the second burst fire, third one, not quite getting it on Exum here, can't spend that much time doing it.
Yeah, this is buying a lot of time because Exum he's having to beat a retreat, and now, well, the flank comes in from Olofmeister, he's actually punishing them. Exum was just a bait. But Exum, now the last man standing, still doesn't stop him from finding the headshot on the Starks, but there's a man waiting on the spot. It's a 1v2 situation. He needs to get the perfect spot, and he's checking the angles, but he will get caught in the back. There was too many places to check, too many hiding spots, and he does get found.
Yeah, Ceased is not going to give this game up. He's got 23 kills, and he is pulling all of Na'Vi very, very close now to the overtime. We've got 15-12, but the really big thing is the money on LGB. There was no bomb plant that round. And if they lose this upcoming round, well, they're going to be dangerously close to ecoing. Not quite maybe, but we are getting there.
We are getting into those dangerous waters. LGB, they got a bit of the buffer, but Starks getting the headshot on Crims is a great way to start here for Na'Vi. This is exactly what they needed. And Zeus, he's still holding from connector. He could catch Olofmeister out. Olofmeister now caught in a bit of an awkward spot.
Yeah, a little bit, eh? Right, he's just waiting for it. Zeus is right around the corner. They smoked out the window, so not sure why Olof is looking up there at all. And he's going to get caught by Zeus. So that was Olofmeister being, I think you said it, an awkward position, and maybe he should have just fallen back after that.
Because like the smoke is down on windows, so you're just like, okay, I don't have to worry about that. But then you got short, you got everywhere else. You're looking at connector, but it's risky. And oh, what a shot from Buiten, actually taking Starks out.
Yeah, that's a little bit dangerous, isn't it? Kibaka now waiting alone underneath the balcony. They are showing up to support as well. 50 seconds on the clock for LGB. Are they going to make the push in somewhere? Dennis is waiting, hoping to pick somebody off. Oh, look at that. He doesn't quite get it.
It was close, and there we go. The rest of his team cleaning things up. Zeus with a quick double, manages to clean them up, and eventually Kibikan finds the shot on Dennis, gets him in the end. And now, well, 2 rounds away from bringing this to overtime. Na'Vi could very well fight their way back into this tournament.
Yeah, and look at that. LGB buying once again, even though it's going to be... did they have limited grenades here, or did somebody buy for Dennis? Yeah, so okay, so they almost got it. Quitten low on grenades and Crims too, but this is okay. The big problem again, once for LGB now, really, really low on money. If they lose this round, it probably will be overtime.
Yeah, exactly right. It's going to be that weird eco buy of like buy whatever you can afford to get, P250 armor, Deagle, that sort of thing. But right now, it's it's actually a bit of a good start here for LGB. They've managed to inflict quite a bit of damage to Starks already with the nice nade.
Not at all bad, and at the same time, LGB slowly starting to see if they could get some mid control here. Quitten walking in there. And Na'Vi more or less allowing that to happen because they got Ceased and Zeus kind of in the crossfire. If they walk in not to the catwalk, they're going to get caught in an awkward position once again. A minute left on the clock though, and LGB, they must win this round. They must.
Yeah, everything riding on this. And if they get robbed again, 16-14, if it goes down to that 15-15, 16-14, it just gets so difficult. And now LGB, they've been in this situation already in their first match of the day. They have to get it, and there we go. Olofmeister actually manages to get the headshot on Deceased despite getting sprayed down pretty low. We have Exum finding one as well, and Senia.
Yeah, this is it. Zeus has to get this first kill. He takes out one on Dennis, tries for a second one. A grenade behind there would take down Olofmeister, but he doesn't have one. Now a 3-on-4 situation, and Na'Vi, they have to go in and retake this. One's going to go down. That's Crims with a great kill there. Bomb goes down as well. Now it's a 2-on-4. Starix is alone, and LGB have done it. They have eliminated Na'Vi from DreamHack Winter 2013, and you can hear them shouting in the background. They have to be so happy about that. Quitten top fragging Semler. What a game.
I'm just, speechless. It's just, that was Na'Vi. Na'Vi came so close. Look at that. It was really just, it was down to 1 round. Had they taken that round there, they would have forced to the overtime. LGB wouldn't have had any money to work with in the final round of the game. That would have been it. We would have gone to overtime, and then Na'Vi could have really just brought it back. But LGB, man, they held on.
The current Na'Vi lineup obviously is with Kibakan and Ceased, the 2 new players coming in, and the rest of them are from the old Na'Vi lineup since Edward and Markolov left.
Yeah.
And it was really Ceased who really stepped it up and carried the team. So I kind of feel like the older members they needed to step it up more. I'm not actually too impressed by that. And
well, we saw Starks. We were putting a lot of emphasis on Starks at the beginning of the match, saying he is the man to watch, and we've seen him do incredible things in the past, but it just doesn't seem like he was there. This game, you know, he was trailing for Navi, like not really bringing that op to the fore.
A little bit unfortunate indeed, but it will bring, well, LGB, they're not out of the group yet, but it gives them another chance. If they take a win in the next game, then they go through. If they lose, then they're out.
That's it. That's it. So, and you know, that's actually going to be between Fnatic and, you want to come over and do like an interview or something real quick? I mean, how can we do this? Can we even swing that?
Probably not.
Probably not. Probably, unless I get him like right here with me or something like this, but.
Well.
I mean, still, this is the deciding match between Fnatic and Chrome Mystique for first seed is happening right now. And now LGB, either they go for a rematch versus Chrome Mystique, or they face off against their Swedish team, Fnatic.
Yeah, I think they'd rather play Fnatic, honestly, than Mystic at this point. We'll have to see how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, the next game is coming up in a little while, but we'll have a commercial break first. So stay tuned. Remember to tell your friends about this, the greatest tournament that's ever been for Counter-Strike. So commercial break, and we'll be back after this.